There's always a first. Been alive for 52 years. And I've never slept by myself in the woods. And this is the spot I picked. I'm officially far from home, close to nowhere. Got my camp set up. It's about 32 degrees. I think this will be a great test to see if all my gear works. Any other thoughts, complaints?
Bear spray?
I actually got the little one right in here, bear spray. It's just a little one, maze. And I bolted my little knife. I bolted my diving knife to the down tube.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
I feel like I need to really run this bike through the ringer. Gonna spend the night. It's gonna be like 35-ish tonight, so that's seems to be a temperature that I'm gonna be encountering anyway. I wanted to see how cold it is right now here. 19 degrees? No. Air temperature 19. All right. I think the Arizona Trail should be no problem. 5 years ago, I rode parts of the Arizona Trail around Tucson for the first time. 5 years ago, I started dreaming about bikepacking the Arizona Trail. 5 years ago, I was 47 years old. 5 years ago, I started asking friends if they wanted to ride the trail with me. I'm 52 now. I'm done waiting. I'm going solo. This year I'll be riding from Flagstaff to Tucson on the Arizona Trail. 450 miles and 54,000 feet of elevation. And I only have 8 days. Wish me luck. But first I had to prove to myself that I can handle being alone in the woods.
Do you have a winter jacket?
Yes, I do. I have my down jacket.
What about cycling?
So I set out for a training overnight bikepacking trip up to the local mountain in March. Cold temperatures, really rocky, rough terrain. If this would break me, I would definitely reconsider doing the Arizona Trail by myself. I got sleeping bag, tent, pad, jacket, whatever. I got warm stuff with me. I'm gonna carry way more water for this tonight than I actually need, but I'm gonna carry as much water as I'm gonna take on the Arizona Trail. 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liters. And then I'm gonna have a camelback too. It's not like a camelback, it's like a camel butt. It goes on your hip. That's also 3 liters, so I got 6 liters of water. This is just a wooden rod and I mounted the light to it. I'll find out on this descent that I'm gonna do tomorrow that is super rocky if that thing will rattle loose or not. And hello, not helping. But first I had to make it to the top of the mountain. So I guess first lesson in bikepacking is, these bikes are so heavy. Oh my God, I could barely climb up. Made it to the top just before dark. That is where I'm going to be camping. Thank God I got the light. Hudson Valley. There's Kingston. I think my house is somewhere right there. I don't know if you can see that. Hudson Valley. All the way down. Ashokan Reservoir. 2.5 hours. 19.4 miles. And 3,500 feet of climbing. Nothing fell off. Bike's still intact. So far so good. Now set up camp. I got a nice flat spot right here. Tent came together really easy. Even with a little bit of wind, wasn't that bad. We'll see how the night goes. The scale goes to 60 pounds. So I don't know how much over 60 pounds it is, but it's definitely over 60 pounds. But I cannot wait to see the sun rise in the morning because it'll come up right from up there. All right, we can talk about this tent for a second. It's the Big Agnes. It's one of these, unfortunately, expensive bikepacking tents, but it's great. It's got a little storage unit and it's got a little space in front of the tent. You can put all your stuff that you don't want to have it in the dirt. I've got a insulated sleeping pad. And what is this? And a Kelty. Oh, there's a bug in here. It's 35 degrees out there. What the hell are you doing here now? Stop it. The good news about right now is everything's on sale. I got these shoes for $28. Nobody's buying anything anymore. Kind of comfortable right now in here. So, yeah. Liking the tent, liking the light. Sometimes I get caught up in dreaming of faraway places and forget to open my eyes to the beauty that's just in front of me, right where I live. This was so much more than a practice one-night bikepacking trip. This was a memory that is going to be with me for the rest of my life. All packed up. Great flat spot. No rocks. Loved it. View. Loved it. Cold. Didn't love it, but it was okay. I can do it. That was the goal, to find out if I can handle this, because if I do the Arizona trail and I encounter 20-degree nights, that I don't fall apart. So I'd rather try this out at home, but I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We're gonna take the rocky road, really technical, chunky downhill now. This is going to be a real test on if anything falls off the bike and how does it handle. It's not going to handle all that well, I think, but let's just see how it handles. Everything seems to be staying on the bike. That's good. Super chunky here. Nothing but rocks. Welcome to New York. Eventually I made it to the road. Nothing fell off. Nothing broke. I did not freeze to death. And no bears were harmed. I guess I'm ready for the AZT this year.